right. I think I think we are ready to go. Hello everybody. Welcome to another stream. I know I'm on YouTube this time. I told you I no, I actually didn't say that I wouldn't be streaming again on YouTube or that I would be. Yeah, anyway, I'm back for today. As you could tell by the title of the video, two years of streaming celebration. Um, I know it's not. Sorry, I know it's not an incredibly momentous occasion, but I thought I would celebrate it. So here we are. Hi, hello. I hope everybody's doing well. It's October now. It's just the spooky season. Um, so we got the Halloween background noise, um, which if you're watching this after this is streamed, probably won't be in the background. But for those of you that keened in, that chimed in, joined in. There's the word. At the right time, then you would know. You would know. It's been a minute since I've done this, so just it's been a long day already. It's just after 2 in the afternoon, but it's been a long day already. Anyway, hi, hello, welcome to October. I meant to say that the last stream, but I'm not. I haven't or didn't. Again, brain frazzled. But 2 years ago, not today, but 2 days ago. So 2 years ago, 2 years and 2 days ago, I started live streaming for the first time. Technically, it's not the first live stream I've done. The very first live stream I've done would have been, I think, in July of 2022. But on October 8th of 2022, I started the Halloween stream series, which ended up turning into my full-time streaming hobby, which has it hasn't done a whole lot, like what's the word, career-wise. I'm putting heavy quotes on everything because it's not a career. It's just a hobby that I do in the background. But on like the back end of it, like the collection of games, like all the games I've gotten to play, all the games I will be playing later on, like the equipment upgrades, all that stuff. It's done a lot because like I bought this webcam. This is a new microphone, completely different XLR cable, different mixer. I have another webcam now, which you'll see in a second. I have an entire tower of games. I had the PC already, but you know, I got the PS5. I got my capture card. Like tons of shit has happened on the back end, which makes it feel more grandiose to me than it probably is to you guys. Um, but I still wanted to celebrate it either way. Um, and the way I wanted to do it this year is the same way I did it last year, but it's different. It's it's different, trademark. Because last year I made a video of me um, touring my setup, and I'm gonna be doing that this stream as well. But I want to do it live, partially because um, these cameras have like consistent video quality, and also in that video I ended up having some problems with exporting it. And the footage that I got from my phone, not this phone, but my other old phone, um, decided not to work, or like something happened. Like I think after I copied it, something got corrupted. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but there are several moments in the video that you can see where like it just glitches, and I don't know why. Um, so today we're here. We're doing it again, but I'm going to be preventing anything like that from happening. Um, Now I'm going to be doing this differently, because if you watched my last stream, Celeste, I used my new webcam that I got for the couch, um, and I'm going to be using that camera for this, but instead of like, it's going to be similar to the last one. Um, I have it right here on like a tripod. I'm just going to be like showing you around the setup. Um, but before I do that, I'm gonna walk you through everything back there, um, which I don't really want to yell into the microphone, so I'm actually gonna disconnect this camera, and I'm gonna grab my lav mic. Yeah, that was fun. The last video, I meant to upload it the day, like exactly 1 year later. But that didn't end up happening because of the issues I faced with exporting it. Let's turn this up. Turn it on. Make sure that everything's good. Yep, okay. Seems like it's going, so that's good. Yeah, that was fun. That was a whole ordeal. I think it ended up coming out exactly 1 year ago today, if I remember correctly, which was not intentional. Um, but it would be funny. I do need to change that thumbnail because having it just be my streaming, like having it be this, but with like the words 2 year 1 year is kind of lame. Oh, I was close. 1 year ago yesterday. Yeah, I had some problem exporting. And I could talk about the whole like streaming stuff and blah blah blah, but I've already done that, and that's not what you're here for. And I'm trying to save time, and I would probably go on a 20-minute rant if I did that. I've already been streaming for almost 20 minutes now, so I'm not gonna do that. I will say, um, before I let me close some of this stuff, before I like start talking about that stuff, that so I talked about the move for a long time, and like leading up to before my last live stream and all like the content stuff. The move was pretty big, and it's like we're finally like at a point of like, okay, we don't need to unpack as much. Like there's like 2 boxes left to unpack, but they're display stuff, so it's not like, oh, we gotta unpack it now. Um, a couple of those boxes I unpacked today, um, and I'll talk about it. But I was so excited to like have this set up, and it works exactly the way I wanted to, which is amazing. And I'll talk about that in more detail in a minute. But I I hyped it up, and it was a huge move. Like next chapter of my life stuff, because we moved so far away from where we lived before, and I moved out of the city that I was raised in, and we're a completely different place, and it just feels like I'm like finally probably put that down. Probably in my own like space, if that makes sense. Um, it definitely feels nice. I'm not being held down by like uh, the city that I was raised in, like having to deal with all the people there. Some stuff with my family, but that's a different conversation. Um, like completely different place, sort of. Um, and we're just on our own, and nothing fancy. So, uh, that's kind of essentially what I wanted to say. So I'm gonna stop yammering about that, and I'm going to show you uh my wall setup. But to do this, I gotta zoom this out a little bit because I usually have it zoomed in to focus more on my face. I'm gonna zoom it out a little bit so you guys can see everything. I bet that should be good. And then I'm gonna mute this and unmute that. Okay, so come with me, will you? I'm gonna push this over here. Maybe over here, actually, because there's nothing really like over here to worry about. So this is my setup. I'm going to be holding this, by the way, because the audio seems to be better when I do it like this. Um, because I had it like on my shirt the last time, and the audio quality wasn't perfect. I've adjusted it since then, so hopefully it'll sound nice. I have no idea what it sounds like right now, but hopefully it's nice. This is my wall. It's got a bunch of display stuff and like a ton of collectibles and whatnot. Some of it new, some of it old. The basis of my collection is basically um, if I see something cool, like browsing around like Amazon or like walking around Walmart or something, I get it. And if it's cheap, if it's like if it's cheap, then bonus on that. If it's going to be a cool display item, then sweet. Anyway, so I'll start over here and work my way. It's left for you guys. Well, it's left for me too, but so this is my ninja poster. Um, this was in the kitchen of my last apartment, so you guys couldn't, or not the kitchen, the dining room of my last apartment, so you guys couldn't see this. But I wanted it in frame during my streams. So actually, I'm not in frame. I wanted it in frame for my streams, so I put it over here. It was originally over there behind my computer, but I changed my mind and put it over here because I wanted to. I originally stopped the display like right here when I was setting stuff up, and I wanted to extend it a little bit because there wasn't really anything that was going to go on this wall anyway, because this wall, like, we planned out the layout of everything before we moved. This wall was dedicated to the backdrop of my streaming setup, so all of this was allocated for that. And oh, I forgot to do something. I'll be right back. Apologies. I put my ring on. I know I didn't really have to stop my ramble for that, but I meant to put it on earlier because I like wearing it on my days off, and I don't wear it when I'm working. And I try to remember to put it on my days off. And I meant to put it on earlier, but I was washing stuff, so I didn't want to get wet. Anyway, this wall was allocated for like this setup. So I tried to like I literally had OBS open and I was like there's marks on the wall of where the edge of the camera view is. Which is right literally right here. So I planned it perfectly. um and I think this looks amazing in my eyes. So you have the Ninja poster right here, and then above it you have it's not as visible, but this is a Star Wars clock made cut out of a vinyl record, which I think is fucking awesome. This was a birthday gift this past summer to me by my sister. Shout out to her. She's awesome. This is awesome. I love having this. This was originally above the couch, but Ren thought it'd be redundant to have it over there because we already have a clock across from the couch. So I wanted it to be part of the streaming setup, like either this one or the backdrop on the couch. So I just kind of moved it over here because I was gonna have this here. Like I changed my mind and moved this here, and I wanted something above it. So I put it there, and it is awesome. It is telling the time right now. I don't know if you can see that. I certainly can't see it from here, but I don't know if you can see it. But it's telling the time. It works. It's functional. It's awesome. The only thing I don't like is how it's tilted on the wall. Like the bottom part is flush against the wall, but the top part is like it's like tilted forward, if that makes sense. That's the only thing I don't like. And uh it's still cool though. I don't look at it too much for it to matter how much it's tilted on the wall, but I still love it. It's really cool. And I definitely would have showed it off earlier if I had it and if I had all of my streaming stuff. So yeah. Whew. Take a minute to breathe. I'm losing my breath. And we're going to move over to this column, which is I don't know what to call these. They're little wooden poster thingies. They're wood. Get some nice ASMR for you. They're wood. I don't know what to call them. This one was given to me by my brother. I think when was that? Oh, I remember. This was given to me. He got this at a local store that he worked at. He just found it on clearance. And this was before I moved out of my parents' house. So this has been in my collection for a while now. And this is really cool. Again, it's like wooden. So that's cool. It's got like even oh no, that's tacked down. I can't lift that. I was gonna say it has like kind of like an X-ray sort of view on Spider-Man's mask. I don't know how well you can see it in the camera, but it's like sort of X-ray-y or like a blueprint, but in red. It's really cool. I really like that. And then these two I found at Walmart for cheap, and they're really cool. I definitely wanted. I like saw both of them, and I was like, I really want both. These like really are both cool because I love Spider-Man. I love Darth Vader and Star Wars in general. But Darth Vader is my favorite character, and both of these look fucking sick, as you can obviously see. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna get both of them, and nobody can tell me otherwise. And that's why they're here. I got these in the middle of packing though, so I had to wait to put them up. But they're up now, and I'm glad for that. And I'm gonna switch hands because my arm is getting tired. Somebody is knocking on. Somebody's knocking on the exterior door. He's knocking on one of the, I think it's one of the apartment doors. It sounds like one of the maintenance guys. I don't know what they're doing. Hey, at least you can hear me this time. The last time, when there's the solicitors guys, I was whispering into the microphone, but I still had the game up, so the game music was playing, so you couldn't hear me at all, and nobody likes that. Anyway, it's a good thing they keep an ear out. Anyway, moving on. These are cool, and they're awesome. Spider-Man and Darth Vader. There's kind of, I have a lot of Spider-Man stuff. And Ren had made a comment. It's like, you're kind of building a shrine to like Spider-Man, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of am, and I'll show you even more of it because I have two more Spider-Man posters that are not being hung. One of them you can see to the in the left, but I have these two as well. Both of those are from not Hot Topic, Five Below, by the way. We just found them on sale. Both of which are very cool. I'll put this one so it's not in glare. But like, I have these two. I have that. I have that. I have Spider-Man pop vinyls. I have this Spider-Man poster. I have two Spider-Man things like on the vent thing here. I like Spider-Man. I want to be Spider-Man. I have all the I have the three like PlayStation Spider-Man games. I have third-party Spider-Man PS5 panels. I like Spider-Man. Let's move on from that. I'll actually keep those there, just because they're cool. These are my Spider-Verse posters. And these at my old place, they were in, one of them was on the wall in the hallway, and then the other one was in the living room. Anyway, moving more to the left, this is my Iris Dawn of the Demetrix poster. This is one of my favorite albums from Iris, otherwise known as DA Games, or Will Ryan, or fucking whatever you want to call him. He has like 5 channels that he's like on, but you have the Dawn of the Demetrix, and then you also have Goliath's Throne. Both of these over here, I got those at the old place before the last apartment, and I've had those for a while. At my old place, like the last apartment and the place before that, these two were above my computer. But for this setup, there's a window there, so I can't really do that, which is not what I wanted to do anyway. So I wanted them in frame so that you guys could see it. And you guys can see it, and I like it. It looks great. I love it. But above that, you have a little floating shelf, which I'm not going to put weight on because they're not on the wall very well. But you have my Spider-Man pop vinyls up here. You have Peter Parker from Spider-Man 2, like the video game. Peter Parker from Spider-Man No Way Home, and Miles Morales from Spider-Man Miles Morales. All very cool. I think I bought Miles myself, but the 2 Peter Parker ones were given to me by my brother. He's given me a lot of stuff in my collection. But he gave me these 2. All 3 of them are awesome. And I love them. Now, I will say, I like the PlayStation games better than any other Spider-Man media out there. I like them better than the first trilogy. I like them better than the Amazing Spider-Man duology and the Tom Holland series. especially the Tom Holland series, because I don't really like it that much. Everything after Homecoming is garbage, in my opinion. And I'm not taking challenges to that opinion because that's not the time. This is not the time for that. So shh. Take a breath. But above the pop vinyls, I don't know how well you can see it, but I have a BB-8 pop vinyl. I have a Rubik's Cube, and I have a little Eve pin. I forget where I got it, but it's in like its own little display case, which I think is really cool. So that's sitting up there. So that's that shelf. All very cool, all very nice. Here you have the obvious masterpiece that is soundproof foam. I don't know how much ASMR you're getting from that, but very cool. And then you have this, which is a little metal poster. More ASMR, which says, well, I mean, you can read it. It's a cool little sign. I may or may not get more if I find one that's cool. This is one of the ones that I just was browsing around and found it was cool. Not much else. And more soundproof pad. Very cool. There's a lot of ASMR in this stream. But you also have Glad's Throne. I already said that. Both of these very cool posters. And then above that, you have my shelf of plushies. And all three of these are plushes that I've gotten to support creators. The one in the middle is Will Ryan of DA Games. That's a talking plush. It'd be nice to show that to you guys, but these three are kind of set up in a way because none of them, the only one that wants to sit on their own is Will Ryan, so he's in the center, and these two are kind of leaning on him, and I don't want to break that up because that took me like 5 minutes. Yeah, fucking whatever. He talks. You can find the it's Will Ryan plush. You can find all the things he says on his channel. It's not going to be in the description. Go find it for yourself, you lazy fuck. No, I'm the lazy fuck here, not you. But yeah, you got Will Ryan in the middle. And then on the right, you have Temloaf, which is Temmie Chang, which took for fucking ever to show up. But longer than the other two. This one took forever. But yeah, Temloaf, she's great. Temmie's great. Great artist. I'd follow her. Fascinating detail, I know. And then on Will's, well, to the left of Will, but Will's right, you have Lixian. There's a Lixian plush. And Lixian is also great. For those of you who don't know, Lixian is Markiplier's editor. I've played 2 of his games on my channel. Both of them are great. I still follow him. I do want to play Sinking Iron at one point. I just haven't gotten there yet. I want to do that after I upgrade my graphics card. But patience. Doing a lot of talking. It's really running me out of breath. More soundproof pads right here. Really aesthetically pleasing the way they're positioned. And then you have Bill. He's just chilling out on top of the lamp. Bill Cipher, everybody. Say hi, Bill. Riveting stuff, everybody. Riveting stuff. He is Bill. Not that much else to say. He's just kind of chilling on top of the lamp. Up until today, he was sitting down here on the bottom. So, cool. And then this top shelf, you have my Gravity Falls pop vinyls. These 2 were given to me by Ren. You have Galaxy Bill Cipher, and then you have Bill Cipher. 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 And then and Dipper, and this one is glow in the dark, so that's pretty cool. And then you have this one, which was given to me by one of my friends a while ago. This is Mabel after she gets the unicorn hair, so she has all the unicorn blood and stuff on her, so that's cool. And then below that you have my two Star Wars pipe vinyls. You have Darth Vader, but he it's like a weird what's the word to describe him? It's like they're like the material, like a rainbowy color shifting. Uh, it doesn't say on there. Like a metallic kind of color shifting sort of. I don't know how to describe it, but Darth Vader, uh, Disney 100 years plush pop vinyl. So that's pretty neat. And then you have IG-11 with the child, which I bought him forever ago and just never unboxed him because I at that point I unboxed all of my other pop vinyls that I have. Not all of them are here. You're not going to see them. Don't ask about them. I have them in my possession. They exist, but you are not going to see them. So don't ask about them. Shut up. Zip it. I just never unboxed them, and that started the trend of not unboxing any of my pop vinyls. So yeah, that's pretty neat. You have my two Star Wars ones, and then you have my two U2s. I think the poll is cutting it off, but this is I Want Die from RT Game. This is really cool. RT is great and hilarious, and awesome Irish YouTuber, streamer, personality. Go follow him if you haven't. I guarantee you there is something that you will like from him. He is awesome. So go follow him. And then next to him, and next to I Want Die, you have Markiplier, which was from Distractable. And it's really funny because the back of the box, oh, Jesus Christ. The back of the box says, in typical Markiplier fashion, I was supposed to come up with a really clever, a funny blurb for the back of the box here, but I'm going to level with you. I got sidetracked and forgot about the deadline, so I swear there's something really funny on the inside of this box, which I think is hilarious. Let me put them back here. I never opened them because I don't really want to. So I don't know what the funny saying is on the inside of the box, but that tracks with how Markiplier rolls, so that's funny. And then right here you have my Into the Spider-Verse poster, which is kind of glared on by the lamp, but I can't really fix that. I guess I could take it off the wall, but yeah. I think that's it for this wall. So yeah, that's everything that's in like camera frame when I'm streaming. All very cool stuff. It's not really in frame, but the cat's tower is right here. And I do have a webcam that I'm going to be pointing directly at it to use as like a cat cam. So that'll be fun. I have it set up. I just haven't calibrated the picture yet. So I think hopefully next stream that'll be good to go. That'll be good to use. I don't think there's anything I haven't talked about. So I think I'm gonna turn this microphone off and well actually I don't I'll keep the lav no. How do I want to do this? Because I had to unhook the second camera to do the lav mic. I'll just switch them. So I'm gonna disappear for a second. But I'm gonna do a funny freeze frame for when I disappear. So bear with me while I do this. Yeah! Hilarious content. I'm still here, guys. Don't worry. I haven't left you. It should be going through. Actually, I should probably check the stream. It seems like everything's going well so far. My YouTube preview shows that I'm talking about one of the Star Wars pop finals. Okay, let me plug this in. Gotta move the lav mic connector a little bit to do it. Am I still lav micing? Okay. Be gentle with that. And then gonna switch to the camera in my hands. Now. But that needs to be reactivated. There we go. All right. So this, let's see how far back I can go. This is my desk. I'm not in frame, so I can't show you anything. I also am holding the lav mic, so I can't use my arm to point at anything. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna try clipping this to my hat and seeing how good the audio is. Can you guys still hear me good? Levels show that you guys can. Okay, so we're gonna start over here. In this corner. That is my Star Wars poster. If you had been watching my YouTube for a while, you would recognize that. It's over here instead of over there in frame because I wanted to give the Spider-Verse poster a turn in frame. And above that you have the soundproof pads, and then you have a space poster. I'm gonna try and keep my kitchen out of frame because nobody wants to look at those cabinets. They're scandalous. A space poster. I'll try and get it so it's not so reflective, but I can't really. And then I have the HVAC vent up here. I have the Star Wars light sign, little Spider-Man wooden thing, and then I also have another Spider-Man thing. My arm's not in frame. Switching arms. Another Spider-Man thing, and then a PlayStation light. And I'm getting something to put in the middle there. I have an idea, but I don't know what it's gonna be yet. And I don't want to show you my cabinets again, out naked in the world. Nobody wants to see that. But this corner over here, you have the intake vent for the HVAC right there. And it looks like it's blocked, but it's not. That's just the camera angle. I'm gonna try and keep it straight. And right there is my router, my internet router, and then behind the game tower is the modem. Both of those are right there. The internet is directly hooked up to my PC, which is awesome because I don't have to rely on Wi-Fi anymore because nobody wants to rely on Wi-Fi. Nobody likes that. So that's cool. And then you have my game tower here, which has all of my games. You're welcome to pause at any point to see what kind of games I have. And then I have my Switch cases right there. A lot of these I do plan on playing at some point. If you were paying attention, you would see that there's two of the same game but on two different consoles. So that's cool. Little Easter egg for you guys. But you have my PC right here, obviously. It's pretty neat, pretty cool. I changed my color scheme from red to blue, so everything is blue now. Just like the lamp. Also the window is over here as well, but I'm not showing outside because I don't want you to see outside. I'm letting daylight in a little bit, but otherwise, nothing. Yes, I do realize it is dark. There's not a lamp over here except for the ring light, so I'm sorry for that. And then on top of my PC, you have the webcam that I'm going to be using for the cat cam. It's just not hooked up at the moment. And then on the back of it is my external disk drive. Then you have my desk surface, which is my phone, but nobody cares about that. My mouse, my keyboard, my mixer, my gaming journal, and my capture card, and then the speakers on either side. I didn't really go into detail the last time about what everything is. So these two monitors, they're both the on gaming monitors. I think they're 100 hertz, 120 hertz monitors. They're not like the best gaming monitors, but they definitely work for me, and they look and act great. So it's all cool. This is a Fifine mixer. I don't know the exact model offhand, but you can literally look up this brand on Amazon and you'll probably find it. It's pretty cheap. It's only $40, I think. Very nice. Lots of inputs, lots of capability. I don't have the lights on right now, but I'll turn them on for you guys. Go with the blue theme. Has all the different sliders on it. It's got the buttons of the custom sounds that broke for me, but I'm not too worried about that. Because I can do like, well, fuck me, I guess. And it's cool. And voice effects, which I've done in the past. I'll try to remember to do more of them. You also have my mouse pad underneath all of this. My Darth Vader mouse pad, as you can see. It has lights, but I don't have it plugged in, so I'm not too worried about it. I wasn't intending on plugging it in the first place, because I don't really need the lights. But yeah, it's cool. It's pretty neat. Nice mouse pad. It's very smooth, very like fast motion, smooth. I don't know. What do you look for in a mouse pad other than design? Honestly, like sound, muffling. Like what do you look for? But then you have my keyboard and mouse, which are both SteelSeries. I think this is the Apex 3, and then this is the Rival keyboard. I think it's a Rival 2, I think. I believe I got this on clearance. If it happens to break, I do have another one, except it's cool. Like, it looks awesome, but the keyboard is really loud. So if that ever ends up making an appearance, I will show you guys so you can see. So be hyped for that, I guess. This is the case that my lav mic comes in. Nobody cares about that right now. Yeah, my capture card, which is an Elgato HD60X, I believe. It's pretty neat. I'm gonna actually sit down. Do everything else I can do from sitting, so that's cool. I know you can't really see it. I'll try and like do something, I guess. I don't know. But this is power. This is a powerhouse. This is pretty cool. I'm glad that I have this. So this is neat. And then I have my speakers over here, which are the basic on brand PC speakers. Nothing too fancy, just the basic stuff. The speakers that used to be for my PC were a pair of Mackie speakers, but those are being used for the TV setup. because they're nicer quality for that sort of stuff. Whereas this, I didn't need something high tech, so I'm not using something high tech. And then you can see the base of my microphone boom arm right there, which I think, I don't remember if I had it. No, I didn't have it the last time. Um, I know I talked about it when I got it, and I talked about the base was plastic. This is the one that came with the boom arm. The plastic one I bought separately, but this is the one that came with it. I wanted to try it and see how it held up, and so far it's holding up pretty well, which I'm impressed with. Because this one is metal and the other one is plastic, and I don't really trust that. But this one has a smaller base than the other one, like a grip base. So we'll see how it goes. And then I'm going to try and keep my kitchen out of frame. You have my microphone, which is a Rode Pod mic. Condenser mic is pretty neat. I don't really know what else you want. It's pretty nice. Ren got it for me for Christmas. It's really cool. It has an Amazon Basics XLR cable, because I don't really care too much about that. I'm not getting a high-end cable because it's not that big of a deal. And I don't have anything else to say on that. And then you have my Switch controller, my Switch Pro controller right there. That's cool. Nothing too fancy about that. Take a breath because I've been talking. And then we'll move over to the consoles, which is almost stretching the cable, but not. So from right to left, you have my Switch, my Xbox One S, and my PS5. Can't really see you can kind of see the Spider-Man logo in there, but this cable might not let me show it from the other side. No, it's not, but it's a third-party replica of the Spider-Man 2 PS5 panels, which I really wanted, but just missed the sale. And they sold out, and I was sad. But I found these, and these are pretty good. I had to kind of flex them on there. That was kind of a pain in the ass, but that's okay. You have my Xbox One S, which I barely ever use. And I have a bunch of stickers on here that I've collected over time. Got my Turtle Beach, which is from my Turtle Beach controller. My wired controller, that's pretty neat. An Elgato sticker that I got with the capture card. A Lego version of the Fender logo, which I got with the Lego Fender guitar set, which is not on display here. You can't really see it, but there's an Apple sticker there. I believe that came with my iPad, and I just had it, so I just kind of slapped it on there, but I also don't like how it's basically invisible. And then you have a Fandango sticker, which is a Hollow Knight sticker, which came with a record that one of my friends got me of Hollow Knight DLC soundtrack. And then up here, you can't really see it, but you can kind of see it, is a little PlayStation logo sticker, which came with a little sticker pack that I originally bought. I bought it for the PS5 because with the black panels, I bought a retro colored sticker to go over the PS5 logo on the other side. So it has like the PS5 logo, but it's in retro colors, which I thought was pretty cool. And it also had like stickers to put on the controller itself, which I didn't do because I liked the design on this. But I still had the stickers, so I slapped one of them on there. And I know that's ludicrous, but I also have PlayStation stickers on my Switch. So I don't know. Fuck you guys. I do what I want. Yeah, you have my PlayStation 5 controller, my Xbox controller, and then you have my tablet, which I use for the second streaming setup. Nothing too fancy there. And then behind that is my TV, or well, not behind it, but next to it is my TV. This is cardboard to cover all of the like cables because the boys started playing with them. But you have my HDMI dock, which has all the different cables on it. Goes output, PS5, Xbox, or no, that's the Switch. This is the Xbox, and then that goes to my Wii U. My Wii U and my PS4 are in the TV stand, which is on the front end. You wouldn't be able to see that, but cool. Oh yeah, my ring light is above my monitors, but I didn't want to show my kitchen. So, but this is really cool. How I have this set up is really cool. I think I switched the setup around maybe after I got after the last video. So I don't think I explained how it worked, but how it works is really cool. So and the way like how everything is set up is really cool in my opinion. It's a really niche thing. Only nerds will get it, but basically the consoles have their HDMI cables that go into the hub, which the output goes, well, it ultimately goes to the TV, so I can switch whatever console I'm playing and I can play it on the TV, which is great on its own. But in the middle of that cable is my capture card, which intercepts that video to put it on the stream, so I can stream my games as well, and I can just click the button on the top of it to show whichever console I'm playing at that time, and I can do all of that from here, except for the consoles that are on the other side. And whenever I'm not streaming anything, I can play my games from my TV, which I recently did. Played my PS5 hooked up to the TV for the first time, which was fucking magical because this is a really nice TV on top of that. It's a 4K TV, I think, it's a 4K TV. It's not like a super fancy 4K TV, but it's a really nice one. It's got incredible like picture and frame rate is great. And I could gush about the TV later, but it's a really nice TV. And I witnessed, I played Spider-Man 2 remastered, or Spider-Man PS4 remastered on my PS5 on the TV, and oh my god, it looks awesome. The camera's here, not up there. It looks fucking awesome. I guess I could just point it at myself if I'm not talking about the setup. It's fucking awesome, and it looks so good on my TV. So I am glad that this setup worked out the way it did, so that I have my TV right here so that I can do that. Because at the old apartment, my my consoles were next to my desk, but my desk was in the bedroom and not the living room where the TV was. So if I wanted to play one of the consoles just in my free time, it would be hooked up to my monitor and not the TV. But now my TV is the second monitor, and that is great. It's awesome. And then behind the TV, you have like the couch and setup. I'm not going to show the table because it's a fucking mess. There's also a Link poster that I hung up just as like a placeholder until we actually fully do what we want to do with it, which is I think put the shelf, like the big long shelf up there, and I'm gonna be putting my retro consoles, which are in this box. I'm gonna be putting those up there. So get excited for that because that'll be in the background of whatever stream I decide to do over here. And whenever me and Ren get our podcast going, that's going to be for that as well. I don't think I have anything else to show you. I guess I could show you the underside of my desk. I tried to get the cable management a little bit better, but it's not by much. I tried to position the power strip so it's not so easy to turn off accidentally, but still it's not the greatest. But yeah, I had been waiting for this setup for a while before the move, and I'm glad that it's finally here and finally happening. And it's just so everything is so smooth and it works exactly how I wanted it to, and that's awesome. So props. But I think that's all I have to show you. Oh, duh. There's a try and not show in the kitchen, but there's a shelf here that has my Lego DeLorean on it. Also, you can see through the kitchen. That's a dartboard on the wall, which is also awesome. Yeah, my Lego DeLorean up there, and then on the other side of it, there's a diecast DeLorean and a diecast Ford GT40, but it's painted the way it was in the Le Mans race, which is really cool in my opinion. That's one niche thing that people don't really know about me. I'm a big car guy, and Ford versus Ferrari is an amazing movie, and I just love it so much. Just everything about it is beautiful. Yeah, that's all I have to show for right now. So I am going to leave you with another freeze frame. Let's not get the window. Leave you with another freeze frame while I switch everything back around. Ah! I love comedy. Don't you? Comedy is amazing. Put this back up here. That should be good. And then run this cable over here to where it gets plugged in. I'll set right there. And then I'll plug in my other camera, but I got to unplug the lav mic. So I'm gonna switch it to my regular mic. Sorry I was talking in the lav mic for so long, but I didn't want soft echoed audio while I was talking about the stuff on the wall behind me. I'll just leave those there for right now. Plug this back in. Get that off the cable. And then do this. And then booyah. Oh, wait. Not quite booyah. There we go. Booyah! Alright. Stream's still going good so far. Ugh, my cables. Ugh. Alright. But, been streaming for an hour, which is about as long as I wanted to take anyway. Or as long as I thought it was going to take. But this is my setup. I'm really proud of how it came out. And I am excited to keep going in the future. And also, there's a cat here. Hi, buddy. What's going on? You want to come say hi to the people? Oh, he's grabbing at my arm. Hi. Hey, don't scratch my chair. Hey, you want to say hi to the people? Oh, yeah, you really like when I scratch that part of your back, don't you? Come here. There's a Killian. Hi. Oh, Charlie Hurst feeling in my leg now. Ow. Fuck. Ouchies. Okay. It's Killian, everybody. Say hi to the people, buddy. Oh, he's purring. Hey, buddy. He loves to, like, hop up and... a little better. He loves to hop up and chill out on my desk. He and Willem both, whenever I'm working on a game or streaming sometimes. Hi, buddy. My little furry friend here. I love these boys so much. I know I've said it a dozen times by now, but I love these boys so much. Ooh. Are you needing my arm now? Or are you trying to get up? He's trying to get up. There you go, bud. Okay. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. Because I don't really have anything else to talk about. 2 years of streaming. It's crazy that much time has gone by. Oh, now he's touching the microphone. Hey, bud. Hey. Let's not mess with the mic, huh? You want me to hold you? I can hold you. Let me get you in a better position for that. Nope. No, if I don't want you messing with my microphone. So, here, I'll just let you. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it. I hope everybody enjoyed today's stream. It's crazy that 2 years has gone by already. It does not feel like it's been that long. My life is definitely going by at a faster pace, and kind of worrying. But I am doing the best of making the best of it. So props to that. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about. So I think we're gonna leave it there. I hope everybody had a good time watching this. Enjoyed me talking about my setup and my very niche interests. I hope everybody's having a great day. If you want to see more of my streaming content, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Make sure you go follow my Twitch channel, which is in the link the description below. And my cat is back. I've got a ton of stuff on this channel for you to check out, and I highly recommend that you do because it's a fun time for everybody included. No, you do not play with that. Not a toy. This is not a toy for you. That goes away. That goes away. No. There's a bunch of backlog content because I've been doing this gig for 2 years now for you all to check out, and I highly recommend that you do because there's some fun stuff on there, and I have no intention of stopping anytime soon. So even if there's something not here for you right now, there most definitely will be in the future, unless you're some kind of unless you have that one weird fetish that nobody wants to know about, in which case you're better off just not. Hi, Betty. Hello. I'm scratching that part of your head you were gonna scratch. Is that what I'm doing? Down below will be a link to a game that I made, There's No Sleep. It's only $1 for you to check out. It's a fun little puzzle game that I think you will all enjoy. I also have more games that I've been working on in the background. I just got back into the swing of working on the current project that I was working on before we moved. So that'll hopefully be coming out soon. I was hoping for a Halloween release, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I should be sharing details about that very soon either way. So keep an eye out for that because new games are always a fun thing. And I highly recommend you stick around to see it because I put a lot of heart and soul into these games. And while it's not a full-time gig, I do enjoy working on them very much. So anybody that supports them is much appreciated. And then also down below is a link to me and my brother's podcast, Agents of Chaos. I'm going to try and get with them to see about making a new episode. Hopefully soon. Probably not, because that's just how life goes. There's 10 episodes for you guys to check out right now. It's a fun time. There's some gaps and some goofs, and it's a fun time for y'all to check out. And then there's also going to be a podcast for that me and Ren are going to do. There's been a couple times we've been meaning to do it. We just got to discuss some design stuff. So we'll figure that out, and then we'll get back to you guys. Should probably also plug in my headphones. That would probably be a good idea. Let's see, where's the thing? Let me just finger my headphones until I find it. It's right there. Come on. It's right here. It's right here. Go in. Come on. Are you in? Are you inside? There we go. Yeah, I'm being very sexual with my headphones. That would be a fun podcast to do. So I highly recommend you check that out, because if you like seeing Ren in the content that we recorded during the move, there'll be more of her coming. So I highly recommend you stick around for that. But that is going to be it for me. That's everything I had to plug. I hope everybody's having a great day, great week, great hour, whenever you're up to. I hope you're doing well. But that's going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.